missing someone. Love with all your heart.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be doing a get ready with me while I answer some of your questions. I really hope you like the new intro. I tried something different. So I've written down all of your questions here. I'm just going to go through them while I do my makeup. Let's just get started. So for foundation, I'm using the collection Lasting Perfection in shade 1. So the first question is, how old are you? And I am 19. I've just finished my first year of university. Well, I haven't finished it, but I'm in the middle of my exams right now. So the next question is probably the most popular question, what most people ask me. And that is, why did you start YouTube? And honestly, I can't pinpoint an exact reason why I started YouTube, because I just sort of did it because I wanted to. But if I had to say, I think it would probably be because I'd been watching Zoella and all of the British YouTubers like that as I was growing up, and I didn't really put much thought into starting a channel when I watched them. But when I saw them starting to post less and not put videos up anymore, it really depressed me. I was so confused why they weren't uploading anymore, because I was thinking that's like the dream job, isn't it? And then I thought, well, if it's the dream job, then why don't I just do it? So I wanted to do it for a while, but I was just so shy about it. And it wasn't until I watched people like Anastasia Kingsnorth and Emma Chamberlain, people like that, they really inspired me and they gave me confidence. Okay, that is foundation done. The next question is, do you have any siblings? And if so, are you close with them? And I'm going to be using my Lasting Perfection Collection Concealer in shade 0. So yeah, I do have siblings. I actually have 4 sisters and my stepmom is pregnant right now. So soon to be 5 siblings. I live with 2 of my sisters. The other 2 sisters live with my dad. They're about to have another child and we don't know the gender yet, but there's already been 4 girls, so. The next question is, what's your favourite zoo animal? And my favourite zoo animal is an elephant. If anyone knows me, you'll know that that's true. I used to have an elephant canvas in my room, and then when I redecorated my room, sadly it didn't fit anymore. But it's hung up in the house downstairs, so it still exists. It's just the best animal I've got. Next question is, what is your favourite and least favourite part of quarantine? I'd say my favourite part of quarantine is being able to get out of bed whenever you want. I used to have a job as a paper girl, where I had to get out of bed at 6 o'clock every morning. I really appreciate whatever time I have to lie in now. And even though that job was ages ago, but I still do appreciate my lie-ins. So this has given me an opportunity to lie in to my biggest desires. Wow, I put a bit too much on the chin. Oh well. I can sort of disperse it around the face. There you go. So my least favourite part of quarantine is probably not being able to see all my friends. I've come back from university and not been able to see everyone, and I haven't seen everyone for ages anyway because I was in Exeter, and now that I've come back it's just sad because I miss all my friends from back home where I am right now, and it's frustrating to come back from uni and be home with everyone but not be able to see everyone. Next, I'm going to be using my L'Oreal True Match powder to set that in place. And the next question is, your favourite childhood memory? My favourite childhood memory is when I was at my dad's house actually. Me and my sister were about 8 or 9. Oh, I just remembered that I forgot to say if I was close to my other sisters. Well, yes, I am close to all my sisters, I guess. But my favourite childhood memory is when me and my sister Rosie, who is the second oldest to me, we were the only 2 alive at this point. We were probably about 8, and we had just bought these summer dresses, and we were so happy with our summer dresses. We went to Ibiza in these summer dresses, went to literally everywhere in these summer dresses. We love them so much. One time we were on the driveway and my dad came out with a hose and just sprayed us down, and I remember my sister just burst into tears because she was drenched in the hose and her summer dress had got all wet, and I was just stood there laughing at her. It was hilarious. I just remember Rosie crying her eyes out. Anyway, that's probably quite mean of me. Another favourite memory of mine is when I moved here to Essex. We had to rent out a house for a bit and we didn't have any furniture really. And I remember we didn't have much food either, so we just ordered a takeaway and we got Indian and we sat in the garden and there wasn't enough chairs for everyone, so my stepdad had to sit on a box. Halfway through the meal, we start hearing cracks. The box suddenly collapses inwards on itself, and my dad was so stressed that he started grasping for things on the table. He managed to grasp the edge of his plate, which meant that he tipped it. The Indian went flying all over him. He was literally wedged in this box with Indian all over him, and we just stood there laughing at him, and we didn't help him out for ages. Yeah, that was so funny. Next, I'm going to do my eyebrows, and the next question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? In 5 years, I will be 24, so hopefully I will have graduated by then. I want to get a master's in radiography, so hopefully by then I will be working in the NHS. I want to work towards being a sonographer, which is someone who does sort of like ultrasounds, but they don't have to be like for pregnant people, they can be anywhere on the body to see tissues and stuff like that. So that is my dream job really. I just think being a sonographer is so cool. Imagine being the one to say to someone they're having a baby boy or you're having twins. I also see myself having a house, renting somewhere, maybe having a few pet tortoises and just living lavish, you know. The next question is, where do you see yourself? No, I literally just repeated the same question. The next question is, what is your favourite book? My favourite book is The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. It's a film now, but I love the book. I actually prefer the book to the film. I appreciate the book so much better. Yeah, right. I'm literally using the camera lens as a mirror, so sorry if that's annoying. My brows need serious plucking, but I don't trust myself to do it. So the next question is, who are your favourite influencers? And someone else asked, who are your favourite YouTubers? So I'm going to combine this question. My favourite is probably Anastasia Kingsnorth and Emma Chamberlain, like I've said, but I also like Anna Marie. I did really like Zoella and Tanya and stuff like that. I don't know why, I just stopped watching them. I like xoxo still though. I like Sidemen. Right. After I've done foundation, I usually put lip balm on just to get rid of any foundation that's on my lips. And the next question is, what is your favourite song? My favourite song at the moment is called Before I Close My Eyes by XXXTentacion. Who knows? The next one is, what are your goals for 2020? And I've combined this with another question because my main goal for 2020 is to be able to drive, and someone else asked, do you drive? I don't drive, and I really want to. So my goal for 2020 is to learn to drive. Unfortunately, with the lockdown situation, it's just not possible at the moment. Another thing I'm trying to work on for 2020 is to not take things so personally and just sort of be more chill about things. I think it's really important to not take things too personally, especially since I've started this YouTube channel. I've been getting some people who have been hating the fact that there's a dislike button, and people can say whatever they want to say in the comments. It's fine by me, like, express your opinions. At the start it did kind of upset me, but since I've been taking things less personally, it's affecting me less. Oh, by the way, that was the MAC blush in Mocha. Oh, and I forgot to say, my eyebrow pencil is the Revlon Colour Stay. Oh, just dropped it. The next question is, what are you most looking forward to after lockdown? And honestly, I have to say that it's going to be meeting up with people who I haven't seen in ages. Some people I haven't seen since Christmas. Some people I haven't seen since summer, like last summer because of uni. So just being able to see everyone is going to be so nice. I just miss all my friends so much. The next question is, what's your favourite dinosaur? And this is a stupid question, and I know exactly who sent it. But my favourite dinosaur is a T-Rex. Sounds really weird, but on Pinterest I save pictures of cute little animals, and lots of pictures in that folder are of T-Rexes. So T-Rex is my favourite. I bet you weren't expecting me to have an answer to that. This bronze that I'm using is the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. I just literally use any of the 3 shades, getting right in there. The next question is, what is the best thing about your iPhone? This is a good question because if you don't know, I just bought a new phone. I have an unboxing video from about a month ago. My favourite thing about it is honestly the fact that the screen is so much bigger. I'm gonna sound like such a kid now, but when I'm playing games, you know, it's just better for playing games because the screen's bigger. Also Snapchat, I can see more of the conversation, and YouTube, I can watch it in bigger screen. Oh, hair. Okay, got it. Oh no, I haven't got it. Okay, got it. Wait, what was I saying? And also, when I'm filming videos, it's much better quality for that, and overall it's just faster, better quality. I can't explain it. It's just better. The next question is, what is your biggest achievement? And I'd have to say that my biggest achievement is getting into radiography. It's sort of a double one because I'm currently doing maths at Exeter and I'm switching to radiography next year. So my biggest achievement is not only getting into radiography for next year, but also the fact that I've stuck maths out for this year. So I'm going to be able to get a certificate for maths as well. I'm just so proud of myself for sticking it out because I was really thinking about just going home. My biggest achievement though is just being brave enough to switch courses, the confidence to know the course I was doing wasn't what I wanted to do, and having the confidence to do the interview because that was so scary. But yeah, that's my biggest achievement. Next, I'm going to be using this Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette to do my eyes, and I'm honestly just going to guess because I'm not actually the best at eyeshadow. I just sort of put on the colours in random places, but let's just try. The next question is, how do you get over friendship loss? And honestly, I have been there. I think that the best way to go about it is just, firstly, try and understand why, and if they're the ones that have dropped you, then you need to think, why have they done that? And if they did it because of something you did, then you probably need to apologise. But if they did it for no reason at all and they're just doing it to be mean, then honestly you're probably better off without them. I don't really know what I'm doing here. There's been moments in my life where I've suddenly realised that I'm not friends with people anymore, and it's really confusing. But when you look back, you realise that it's nothing, it's just the way things go sometimes. If both of you have nothing to do with it, you just sort of drifted apart, then just look at the friends you do have and realise that everything happens for a reason, and maybe you wouldn't have met the friends you have now if you hadn't of stopped being friends with other people. Especially if you're young, friendship groups change all the time. I don't think it's anything to worry about particularly. Just carry on being you, and the people who are right for you will know how great you are. So the next question is, if you could pick 3 makeup items, what would they be? When I saw this question, I just started thinking, and honestly, I'm not too sure. I'd definitely take mascara. That's a big one. The next makeup item I'd take is probably, I don't want to cheat the system, but I definitely, okay, so what I'm taking, mascara, concealer, hang on, no, I literally can't choose. Mascara, concealer, eyebrows. Yeah, I'll do that. Although I really would want to take a lip balm, although I suppose it's not really a makeup item, so I'm going to cheat the system and say I'm going to take that as well. Oh, I just love this gold eyeshadow. The next question, where were you born? I was born in Bournemouth. Well, I was born in Poole Hospital, but we lived in Bournemouth, so yeah. And Poole and Bournemouth are both in Dorset. What is your favourite colour? My favourite colour is green. It's just the best colour ever. Because imagine if trees weren't green and the grass wasn't green. The whole world would be different. Take a pop. A little pop of red, I think. Next question is, Do you have any hobbies? The sad truth is I don't actually have any hobbies except YouTube. I'm not like a pro athlete or anything, which upsets me as well. Sometimes I just wish I was a pro athlete. My hobbies are mainly sort of fashion, shopping and things like that. Like, I love shopping for new clothes, and I also love reading. I think a hobby that's making its way up the ranks right now for me is photography. If you've seen my Instagram. Oh, sorry, the camera is my mirror, so this is probably really weird for you, but I'm just looking. Does that look okay? Look, does that look good? So photography is probably one of my up and coming hobbies. I don't have a proper camera. All my Instagram photos are taken on my iPhone. Okay, what is your dream job? My dream job is being a sonographer. Thank you for asking. Yeah, my dream job is to be a sonographer or diagnostic radiographer. I don't mind. Next, I'm going to use this called Volume Million Lashes by L'Oreal. And the next question is, what is your favourite breakfast food? And this is kind of, okay, look, I have two answers. The first answer is McDonald's. Like, I love a good McDonald's breakfast. Although that does make me sick for the rest of the day. I try to only do that sometimes, and also it's quite expensive. But I love the double sausage McMuffin. I think that's what it's called. And the other sort of breakfast, which is my fave, is like a full English. Hash browns, baked beans, bacon, sausages, scrambled egg. Oh, I love it. Also, scrambled egg is my favourite egg for anyone who wants to know. I hate mascara. It does so much, but it's just so stressful. Especially when you don't have a mirror. Okay, the next question is, how do you edit your Instagram photos? So coming on from the subject of photography and hobbies and things like that, another thing I've been loving is my Instagram feed, and I started an account a few weeks ago, and I've been loving posting on there, showing off all my photography. I'm joking. So what I use to edit is actually Lightroom. I know I filmed a video called What's on My iPhone, where I basically showed you how I edit my Instagram photos in that video, but it's completely different now, so I'm really sorry. I have my own preset. The way I edit my Instagram photos is just such a big scope. I don't think that I have enough time really to go into it in this video, but I will definitely do another video on that because this method of editing has just helped me so much, so I want to help you guys out as much as I can. This next product I'm using is my secret weapon. It's the Revlon Colour Stay Endless Glow, and you guys are about to drop. But yeah, the main answer to that question is I use Lightroom. I sort of change the colours, the saturation of each individual colour so that it can be applied to any picture that I use. So for example, I'll set down the green saturation and purple in the same picture even if there's no purple, because then if I save it as a preset, then I could use it on a picture which has purple on it. A bit too much on the nose there, but we're just gonna go with it. So the next question is, do you like theme parks? And if so, what's your favourite? So I actually adore theme parks. Although when I was younger, I used to be so scared of the bigger rides. But now I just think it's such a thrill. My favourite is probably either Thorpe Park, or it's called Poulton's Park, and it's near Dorset where I used to live, and I just love that because of the memories I have there. It's now got a Peppa Pig world, which is so cool. The last product I'm going to be using is I actually don't know the name of this, but I'm just going to read out all the things I can see. It says Fenty Beauty Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb, if that does anything. I'm just going to, on my lips, and a bit of setting spray. Okay, my face is drenched now. Okay, dry. Right, so that is pretty much all of the makeup done, and I have actually got to the end of my questions, so quite good timing. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one. Bye!